Hello, gamers, and welcome back. How have we been doing this week? I think we've been doing okay. We got a few tens, right? My brain has come back online after my illness. I worked out this morning. I feel more like myself. I've been eating a lot. I was thinking, of all the foods that get a reputation for being bad for you, I'm not a nutritionist, so let's start with that, obviously. But I do want to say, pizza, you can come up with a food that is worse for you, but let's just be honest with one another. When you're eating it, you kind of resign yourself to the fact that you're eating junk food. The bread, the cheese, you don't necessarily have to get toppings that are bad for you, but those are the ones that tend to taste the best and also are obviously the most popular. Then some of you guys should not look up the nutritional information for pepperoni. You're better off not knowing. I'm cursed with knowledge, but you're like, oh, duh, it's meat. How bad could it be? It ain't a chicken breast, let's put it that way. I've been enjoying Owl more than I thought I would. I'm blowing up like they thought I would. Call the number, call the house, same number, same hood. It's all good. I believe that's what Biggie Smalls says. So pizza is a junk food, okay? Potato chips, cookies. These are things, I'm not saying you should never eat them. Again, I'm not a nutritionist. I'm simply a guy. But is there anyone that got a more undeserved rap than either a burrito or tacos? Yes, there is a tortilla, but brother, my wife got me a burrito for lunch. I feel like I ate like a AA battery for human beings. Simple carbohydrates in the form of the tortilla, the rice, slow digesting carbohydrates and fiber in the form of the beans, protein in the carne asada, vegetables coming out of the whatever in the salsa. I'm a changed man. Now, I guess it's kind of like it could be bad for you in the same way. This is how we do it. In the same way that pizza's bad for you. It's basically bread, cheese. If you put cheese on your burritos anyway. It's bread, cheese, sauce, and toppings. So I understand the need to feel like there's some hypocrisy there. And maybe there is. I'm not trying to run like an anti-pizza agenda, but I think that like a burrito bowl especially beats the junk food allegations without a doubt. Sell me? This is a tricky one. You're going to buy me? We'll get the benefit of this temporarily. And then honestly, I know it looks like we're going kind of all in on the Owl here. But I think we're doing a solid. I think I know we have 0 wins. I know we exclusively have losses and draws. But I'm telling you, brother, I think that this path can lead us to success. I would love it if it led us to success a little bit faster. Many ways that could manifest, by the way. Honestly, I know this sounds crazy. Give a bat a blueberry. It's 1 HP and it might attract the abilities of other enemy bats. Oh, wait a second. In a batful world, the blueberry is king. How about that? And I think a Gariel beats a level 1 rabbit, given the circumstances. I think you dump cockroach for lynx. Nothing's even close to a level 3. Come on, brother. Give me something. Give me something to write home about, And I think I'm going, maybe a melon helmet is... I really like the Gariel as an animal. I was trying to think of the word to describe what it is. Animal's the right word. We're in a tough spot there. All 3 of the foods feel like they have some merit to them. Oh my God. I got to make sure that you get spat out in a way that you don't give the mouse the melon helmet, or I'm gonna cry, bro. Like, can't you just spit it out one behind? Like, melon helmet feels like the right idea some of the time. Come on, don't make me buy a salad here. The other one is like the foam gun or toy gun, whatever it is. Toy gun feels like pretty useful, or foam sword, is it? The one that does 6 damage to the lowest HP enemy. That one feels quite useful as well. No, no, I'm on lethal. This can't work at all. No! No, no, no. Well, nevertheless, so that sucked. I really thought it would just spit it out on the open space. I mean, I don't know why it would. I guess it has to spit up the mouse from its mouth, so that makes sense. I should have, but then I would have had the lynx like get the melon, which was something I remain uninterested in to this very day. So we have an owl, and I know you're gonna say why. There's a lot of truth to that, because we are running 2 full squatted for the owl to spit out a mouse. Simply put, the owl's impact is relegated exclusively to statistics right now. Never mind, we're dead anyway. That went worse than I could have ever imagined. That was horrendous. I had a horrible time. Why not just fish me for now? Fish is kind of a simple one. It'll be a silver teapot, short and stout. Anyway, long story. There's a few foods, and people don't like when I say this. I'm literally just being silenced for my opinion. I'm not trying to sell you a course of like, here's how nutrition works. All I'm going to say to you is that a Coke Zero is not a health potion, but a Coke Zero from McDonald's for some reason is. It's the ice, it's the insulation on the inside of the cup, it's the size of it, it's the fact that the food is salty so it makes you thirstier. It's something like that. It becomes health food somehow. And I wish that it didn't. I wish I could sit here and be like, actually, it's bad for you. But I know I can feel my HP going up when I drink it. So all I can say at the end of the day is I know what I know, okay? And your mileage probably does vary, because I'm one of a kind. We're not going owl. You're not going to trick me again. I would love to throw a second bat out here. Oh, and that's a beautiful thing. This bat is going bat crazy. Me at the premiere of The Dark Knight in 2008. Holy! I mean, Batman Begins is pretty good, but like they really broke the mold with The Dark Knight. I don't know if you've seen this movie. I really don't want a cockroach. I guess I'm going to sell rabbit, buy orangutan. It's going to buff our frog for 1 round, which gives us time to figure out what the heck we're going to do. We'll figure it out, don't worry. And we're just fighting against cockroach teams nonstop, too. Another bat. Love to see it. What's getting buffed right now? Fish or cockroach. The truth of the matter is I don't really want either of them to get a buff. If we buff the cockroach, the fish will definitely get the buff. But do I want the fish to get a buff? What do I care? It would actually be better for us if the cockroach got the buff. But it would also be even better for us if probably just our frog got the meat. Because the cockroach actually scales himself, you know, kind of poorly relative to where we should be, but at least it's something. And it's getting the job done. 4 times as many wins as we got last time. You gotta go. I think a lynx is good enough. It also soaks up some worthwhile buffs from the orangutan. I'm gonna say we snooze the hippo. And level 3 bat is crazy, man. I'm just not a big Triceratops guy this week. Okay. I think like a level 3 frog could be fun as well. The only thing is we need some kind of like self-scaler to make it work. Otherwise, we're just out here trading pennies instead of pounds. But we gotta... the secret is to go frogs. Because apparently you only end up playing against other teams that have frog. And frog is not that good. Don't check my math on this one, but somehow... If you go frog, even though frog is bad, you will beat your opponent's teams because they're also forced to have frog. Okay, that time they did not have frog, and I lost. So my small sample size remains. Very nice. Let's do it. Let's do it. I think, like, you'll give 8 HP to something, and then we can eventually just hot swap it with a lollipop, which is kind of interesting. So it makes a lionfish, like, plausible. Would we be better off just with a tiger that works with a lynx? A tiger that works with a bat? I think this is like, it's a fun kind of novel strategy. Orangutan, lionfish, lollipop. Let's see if it's got some legs. It feels like Orlando Bloom right now. It feels a little Legolas, but we'll see. Okay, you bat me. You bat me, I bat you. It's that simple. I love it. Now, this is one where you gotta, like, think about it, because you're gonna start swapping stats. Who goes first, the orangutan or the frog? I don't know. In general, I don't know who I want to receive this. I'm going to sell the lynx. I'm going to buy an ostrich because it's a self-buffer. Right now, the orangutan is probably buffing itself. Because this is low risk, relatively low risk, I'm going to do this. Then it's the frog is either going to buff the orangutan's either going to buff itself or it's going to buff the ostrich. Either way, the ostrich is distributing stats. We roll for these. The ostrich needs to scale. We're rolling for these, and there's a secondary benefit. We're rolling for ostriches and chocolate. They hot swap. The ostrich buffs itself, and then you scaled the frog? I didn't see that coming. Seems horrible. Okay, that went very badly, but we need some turns for the ostrich to get in the game, so, like, it's not that unexpected. Oh, I rolled too fast. It's okay. Now you're, like, would be good for you. Again, you could always take a tiger, but I'm not sure a tiger is what we're looking for here. If anything, we'd rather swap your stats onto you so that we get one repeat of the lionfish. Huge. No chocolates. Because you do repeat, right? Yeah, I mean, it's only 3 extra damage at the end of the day, but then the orangutan buffs itself. That's not great. But look at the strength of this lionfish already. Holy, if you get some levels on that. The world's your oyster, bro. My God, we made the draw. Okay, if you make the draw, anything can happen. I love it. I would love to level our lionfish as well. Oh my God, it's going to happen. Did you not just buff yourself? What happened there? You don't have to swap stats. We could always just leave you chilling. Well, I don't know. I feel like we should swap your stats on the orangutan. Me at the zoo. Orangutan. You know, it's great. That shouldn't be me at the zoo. Now that I think about it, that should be Skrillex at the zoo because they made the song. that would clue you into the premise of the joke a little easier. Lemur, bonobo, chimpanzee, orangutan. You know, okay, you got it. You just didn't like it, huh? I can understand that. I've been there. There's been jokes. Believe it or not, I have met some jokes that I don't like. Not many. I like to laugh. I don't really know why I'm just swapping the stats of these 2 units back and forth. A lollipop kind of would go crazy on an orangutan now. You're not wrong. And then put that stat on the lionfish and then Bob's your uncle. You're going to overwrite some of my equipment. I wish you wouldn't. That stings. Bro literally spat out 2 moles. This time we want, yeah. We want it like this. I'm giving a thumbs up. I don't know if you can see it. I love it. Chocolate. Pita. Chocolate. Just take this for now. And then unfreeze everything. So this lionfish is level 2. It's going to have like 30-something attack. 34 attack. Which means it's going to repeat its thing 3 times. 4 times. Overwrite the melon, please. Thank you so much. But you moved my stuff around so much, I don't even know who I am anymore. Yes! We made it. We're probably not doing the swaps right, man. Like, this doesn't look right. Like, the ostrich gets back so fast that it feels like, why not swap like this? And then like a lollipop. So that the ostrich will then receive the HP. I didn't unfreeze any. Oh, the orangutan doesn't buff himself anymore. What are you doing? But look at the size of my orangutan, man! He's going sicko mode. Wait a minute, we're on 9 wins? Our ostrich, we did it right. The ostrich became a distributed scaling engine. Just like that. Oh, but you're going to have 4 life. That's not so good. Okay. That's fine. And you're going to get pretty strong too. Because we've already got all this stuff frozen. We don't need a 1-up. Let's not be ridiculous. You might be able to use a pita. And I don't know, just throw an eggplant on somebody just to mess with their day. You never know, if you screw up an eggplant via a tiger or something like that, you move a tiger to the front. Oh my God! I'm blessed with the gift of providence. No! I'm cursed with the gift of providence. No! Anyway, we got to 10 wins. And you didn't think I had it in me. I got 1 more in me. Yours. Yours. The frog's got a certain je ne sais quoi. The jennies. I'll be like a low-key bone. Also known in Norway as a crazy, but that wouldn't be a crazy bone. Loki's not the god of craziness. Loki is the god of mischief. Oh, you know that from your Marvel movies? No, Mom. I know that from The Mask. And I remembered it for the Marvel movies, okay? That's right. Loki was the mask. Loki did the dub. He looked a little different. Tom Hiddleston was probably like 6 when The Mask came out. Is mine? Maybe I'm gonna say he was 8 when The Mask came out. He's older than you think, I think. And The Mask is a little less old than you think, but not by much. I'm going to go a little crazy. I'm going to run a raccoon up here. I'm realizing the problem. If I take a bat, a raccoon is likely to steal weakness. Well, that's fine, because if we take a bat, we'll sell our raccoon. I'm a man of my word. It's a little weird. This is interesting. I really don't like the idea of a frigate bird. I think it does almost nothing and its stats aren't good enough to compensate for it. And the fact that it doesn't get changed is emblematic of the fact that it's easier to nerf something than it is to buff something. That being said, everybody on Earth is running bats this week. So it almost feels like there could be a place for it. Maybe, which is why I'm gonna be a genius. Oh, dude, this frigate bird is gonna pop, bro. If we live long enough to make it, okay, because we're on 0 wins, 2 lives. But look at this. 9/9 frigate bird. I'm understanding now. A lollipop can be used to change the default stats of a unit. Well, it changes the stats from default. Oh my God, I didn't think we had any chances there. As a result, when you buy the second version, the attack equals defense. He's absolutely right. I'm not buying another orangutan. I'm sorry to do this to you. I'm also not selling my bat. It's simply too valuable. This seems like we got a pretty good buff. Unless I'm mistaken, which it's happened once or twice in the past. Yes, they riced me. No, we still lost, but I'm getting a lot of value out of the frigate bird. No one can deny that, brother. Holy. Well, okay. Well, here's what I'm thinking. We may lose this one. I think we do this right away. Even though it's going to leave us 4 squatted, I think it simply makes sense. We get a big Triceratops out there. It gives stats to the hippo, and it goes crazy. Maybe it goes crazy. Maybe it doesn't do anything. At the very least, just look at it this way. The heck? I got my 10-piece, and now I'm deciding to get a little crazy with things. Can I take a look at the Triceratops? Did I miss something with this guy? Did they change him again? No, I've made a mistake. Am I really going to dump a frigate bird? It exists just to be an anti-bat. Maybe I'll just get like a better bat than my opponents. Hopefully. Bison, Tamarin, Blackneck, Stilt. Not that invested. I'll tell you what. Let me get a foam sword to hopefully keep me in the mix. I haven't quite figured out what I'm going to do with these alpacas. I also fully recognize that every time, oh my god, the bat of the century, it saved my life. Every time I take alpacas, the run completely falls apart. Because I'm too beholden to the alpacas. But it allows us to do some funny stuff. So we're going to get a big snipe here as a result of this. Level 2 walrus next turn. Level 2 hippo this turn. Although realistically, man's is going to die in one hit. Unless we get an unbelievable snipe and maybe they're 4 squatted. That doesn't appear to be the case. Oh, can you believe that we're squeaking by when trying to deliberately throw? It's unbelievable. Could have had a level 3 hippo too. But you know what? Kind of need to do this. What do you have? You got a hippo of your own, huh? We'll take monkey. If we got no other choice, we'll take monkey. I think our team actually sucks, though. Like, we have no stats, really, on anybody. We're completely reliant on, like, a hippo, basically. We're basically reliant on, like, a little bit of luck, and it just keeps working out. And what can I say? It does, though. It does work out, for now, at least. Like, that's very nice. I can't really complain about that. You got a walrus as well? Let's let it fly, brother. Thank you so much. I guess we could try a tiger with the hippo. I don't know. Wait, I mean, it's... What has happened up to this point is very surprising to me. This is more like what I expected. Thanks for watching. We were cooking. We were in America's Test Kitchen on that last one, but I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya.